Okay, let's see. Is that on? Yes, it is. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I have a thrift haul, which is super exciting because, you know, I just love inviting new little haunted trinkets and antiques into my life. And I was also feeling like a little bit sad, so I wanted to go shopping. And honestly, I feel a little bit better. I have some clothing, some books, some antiques, and also some things that my grandmother recently passed down to me. So this is a very exciting thrift haul. I think it might be my best one yet. So let's get right into it. So I wanted to start with some of the clothing that I bought. The first thing is this beautiful little gingham dress. I think it's so cute. And whenever I'm at the thrift store, one of the first things I look for is when I'm scanning the racks and I don't want to like sift through everything, I always look for gingham. It's like one of those prints that I'm just always gravitated towards. I think this is such a cute dress for summer, and we're kind of nearing the end of summer, so I also think this would be a really cute piece to like transition into fall as well. Like I could totally wear this with like a cute little pair of sandals and a shoulder bag for a summer look, or I could like layer a turtleneck or a leather jacket on top and make it like a really cute fall outfit as well. Whenever I'm like moving into like August, September kind of time, I'm always looking for like items that have a fall vibe but that are still good for like warm weather, because it does stay warm here for a very long time. The next thing I got is this adorable skirt. Does this not just scream summer to you? And I'm trying to play around with more colors and prints and things, and I feel like this is just like, it's summer in a skirt. I bought this at a Plato's Closet. It was like $7. The brand is Urban Outfitters, and you know what, I bought this and I walked out of the store and I immediately texted my friends and I was like, so are we going out this weekend? Like, what's up? Because this is like the perfect little like summer going out skirt for me. The print just like makes me happy. Like this just like brings me joy, and I'm trying to buy more clothes that just like bring me joy just by the sheer look of them. This here is another tank top that I picked up at my local charity shop. It was only $2, which is an amazing price, obviously. And again, this print is like so fun and so summery. It has that like early 2000s Y2K energy. It's Gap, probably like vintage Gap, honestly. Like this is a pretty old design. And to me, this gives like Lizzie McGuire movie, summer, fun, just like cute vibes, like with a little cute pair of shorts or something, you know? And kind of boring, but I really needed some more like basic shorts in my life just to like throw on a hot summer's day. So I got these like green kind of like cargo kind of shorts, but they're very like lightweight cargo, which is what I really like about them. I also got these for $2 at the charity shop. The brand is Cherokee, and I like them. They're kind of basic, a little bit boring, but like to me they kind of give like Jurassic Park in a way. I don't know why. It just like, that's just what comes up for me. The next thing I thrifted is this adorable wicker bag. It's definitely giving like Jane Birkin energy, and I love it so much. It's so summery and so pretty, and it was only $5, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's lined with like this like stripy inside. I could definitely like take this to the beach or something with me. And I went ahead and added these little lace ribbons because, guys, if you're ever at the thrift store and you see a bag that's like kind of cute, it's like almost cute but like needs a little extra something, just imagine that bag with a little piece of lace ribbon tied around it, and it will automatically convince you to buy it. But yeah, I'm so happy with this find. I'm definitely going to be wearing it for the remaining parts of summer. So another thing about this haul is that my grandmother is actually downsizing from her apartment, moving in with my dad. So she has been downsizing all of her things and like kind of decluttering and all that. So she recently passed down to me a bunch of her old stuff and antiques, which is very exciting. I was probably going to inevitably get these things anyways, you know, someday, but I just got them a little bit earlier. The first one is this hat, which is so chic and so cute. This was actually my Aunt Lori's. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna become a hat wearer here pretty soon, so watch out. Okay, next category is a little collection of books that I found. The first one is again passed down to me from my grandmother, which is 101 Famous Poems. It's such a sweet little poetry book. She told me that her parents used to read this to her when she was little. I love poetry books, and it's even more special that it has been in the family for so long and now I get to have it. Next, I went to my local library. I know I've already told you guys this, but I just have to reiterate how awesome this is, which is at my local library they sell used books, and in that, all of them are either 25 cents to $2. Like they're either one of those things. So I picked up all of these books for $2.50. And you know what? I had all these books and I didn't have enough cash. So I went across the street to HEB to get, which is a grocery store, to get cash back so I could get some more, because they only take cash at this little bookstore, right? And I went across the street to get cash back. Basically, I couldn't get cash back. Like something with my debit card was being weird on the machine. So I go back and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like make a few decisions because I wasn't able to get cash back to the lady because I had like given them to her to hold on to. And she just looked at me like this sweet old lady and she was like, you can just go ahead and take those. I was like, oh my God, are you sure? Like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, just, I mean, she was like, you could tell she was just like just wanted me to have these books to read. It was so sweet, and I just gave her my $2.50 and I walked away with all these books. So I think I'm gonna go tomorrow and like donate some books there as like a little repayment, if you will. The first two I got are two George Orwell books. The first one is 1984. The second one is Animal Farm. I've read Animal Farm before. It's been a really long time. I read it back in high school, so I wanted to give it a reread. And then 1984 has been on my list for a long time. I just watched a philosophy video on YouTube. I'll link it down below if you guys want to watch it, but I found it super interesting and I was like, I really need to read this book. So I finally picked it up. And then I got two more books that kind of have the same vibe. The first one is The Friendly Persuasion and the other one is American Beauty. These are both classics. I'm not really too familiar with them or the authors, but they looked interesting. They kind of have this like quaint American family affair lifestyle kind of vibes. I don't know, they were kind of giving like cozy, like Little Women type energy, so I wanted to pick those up. Also, the covers are adorable, and you know, I try not to judge a book by its cover, but if it has a cute cover, then I just didn't waste my money at all, because at least I have a cute cover on my shelf, you know? Next, I went to an antique store and I got two records. The first one is Olivia Newton-John, Have You Ever Been Mellow? Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John, an icon. I had never listened to this album before, but this beautiful album cover got me into it. See, this is my thing. I am a simple girl. If it's a cute album cover, if it's a cute book cover, like that will entice me to read something, because I am a very visual creature and I pair visuals with emotions, and this is like what draws me to things. Anyways, I got home, listened to the album. It is beautiful and lovely and unique, and I definitely recommend you guys listen to this on like Spotify or something. Have You Ever Been Mellow, which is the first song on the album, is so good. I think you guys would really like it. The second album I got is a Carpenters album. I'm actually debating going back because they did have another Carpenters album there, and I almost got both of them, but then I was like, no, I'll just get one for now. Really kind of want to go back and get them because each of these were $8, both the Olivia Newton-John and this one, so it was $16 total, which is a pretty good deal for a record. I mean, I found better deals, but pretty decent, so I might go back and get the other Carpenters one as well because I'm really liking this one. Okay, from the same antique store, it's called Cherry Street Antiques. It is one of my favorite antique stores in the Houston area. So this is actually very exciting because I had been wanting to like buy this kind of stuff at an antique store before. I just didn't really know like which ones to buy, and like they're always in like random places, and I'm always like, oh, I'll just get some next time. But I bought like a bunch of postcards, like vintage postcards, and like random pictures of old people. So I got these two postcards, which are so beautiful. Both of these postcards are addressed to Miss Ellen Bloom from Galveston, Texas, which I feel like this is my alter ego or something. And then it has like these personalized notes from the people, and I just thought they were so unique and like special and kind of random, so I picked them up. They were like each $3. And then I got like all these like random pictures of like random people, which I know may seem kind of weird, but I do just like having them. I feel like they have a home now. Before they were just floating in this antique store and nobody was probably ever going to buy them, if we're being honest, and now I have them. And I think I might use them for like a little art project or a craft of some sort, so they will have some kind of meaning in my life, and in that's like a little bit impactful. It's a little bit spiritual, and I love that vibe. Okay, next I want to show you all of the things that my grandmother just passed down to me. First things are this beautiful vanity set, and my grandmother has had this in her bathroom for as long as I can remember. And originally they were my great-grandmother's, her mom, Grandma Bessie. They lived on her vanity for pretty much my grandma's whole life, and she always saw them there, and my grandma always had them after that, and now I have them. And I always thought these were very beautiful. And you know, I always see antique mirrors and brushes and vanity sets like this at antique stores, and I never really got any of them. And I always wanted one, but I never got them because I knew that eventually I could probably have this one. And what I like about it, and I think she said that my great-grandpa bought it for her mom, he got it because there wasn't too many fuss and frills about it. It's kind of quite simple, to be honest, but I think that's where its beauty kind of lies, is in like this simplicity of it all. And how exciting is it that I have this now, and I'm going to keep it on my antique writing desk for the rest of my life until I pass it on to my daughter or whoever in the future. So cool. I'm such a sentimental girl, you know? The next thing is this beautiful jewelry chest. On the inside, it is like this dark red velvet color, and I actually really needed a place to put my jewelry. I'd been using like the same jewelry box since I was like 12, so I really wanted a new one that was a little bit more classy and elevated, and I feel like this is the perfect one for me. And it's just such a timeless piece, you know? I feel like I can keep this forever. It's never gonna go out of style. Next thing is this beautiful blanket. She told me that this was on her bed until she was 6 years old. I think it's a beautiful blanket. It's a beautiful quilt. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I might put it at the end of my my bed, but also if I don't, I'll just kind of like keep it in storage and like bring it out, you know, if I ever just like need a blanket, or if I ever have my own place and want it as like a guest bedroom bedding or something like that. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, you know? Okay, we have a few items that are like kitchenware kind of things. The first is this beautiful pitcher, which I actually really wanted like a pitcher like this for when I have like little parties and things, because I didn't have like a pretty one. I only had like old like plastic ones, and I feel like this is just so classy and so pretty. See, this was probably passed down from a couple of generations, and my family are Mormons. Not me, but my extended family. And you know, this has probably seen some very wholesome parties, like this is probably holding like lemonade and juices and such kind of things. But I think I might start putting like a little like vodka tonic, a little like Shirley Temple kind of thing in here for my next get together. Not necessarily to disgrace it, but to just honor its new beginning life with me. The next thing is this little teaspoon set, which are so cute. It has like these little girls on the end with different names. Like these have a very like haunted, esoteric, girlish energy, and we love that about them. Then I have a few little plates. The first one is just so darling. Look at this little floral flower detail, and just like the size is perfect. I could like put like some strawberries and cheese on here and have my little snack on a cute little plate. And then I have this little plain yellow one, also very cute. And then this is like a little kind of like toile looking design, which is actually a coaster, which is a very big coaster. I think it's maybe used for like if you have like a really big like warm bowl of soup or something, probably, or maybe just like a really big cup of coffee, which is totally my vibe as well. But it looks like it was a souvenir from the old Capitol building in Williamsburg, Virginia, which I have probably been to. I'm not positive, but I've probably been there. Okay, the last thing I cannot physically hold because it is quite large. It's this beautiful antique writing desk, which is like this gorgeous like dark mahogany wood color. Do I need another writing desk? No, I already have 2 desks in my room, so I have no idea where I'm going to put this, you guys. I might just store it in my garage for a long time. No, I live with my mom, so I don't have a place of my own. I just have my room, which is getting quite full of things, so I might just keep this in the garage until I like inevitably move out. But I feel like this would be so cute. I'm just like, sometimes I invite things into my life that feel like they can be like precursors to my next life. So I was just like imagining myself with like this cute little apartment and having this cute little writing desk as like something like in the entryway area of my apartment. I don't know. Just a thought, just a dream. My room is such a mess after I film videos like this. Like, I don't know how. It literally looks like a tornado went through here now. I want to let you guys know that I did start a Patreon recently, and I've been posting bonus YouTube videos over there. So if you want to see more content from me, you can go subscribe to my Patreon. I'll be posting 2 bonus YouTube videos there a month, along with like other behind the scenes type stuff and like some of my writing and personal diary entries. So go check that out if you want to see more from me, or if you just want to support me as a creator. I appreciate it so much. Follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. It is all just Romney Ellen. That is my name, Romney Ellen, and that's who I am everywhere on the internet. So please subscribe to the channel if you are not already. I would appreciate it so much. Regardless, I'm just happy you're here watching me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.